Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to JJL Gaming, and I have some grave news for you all. Keep 6 feet distance from each other, wear masks, because there is an epidemic coming, and one might even call it a pandemic. We have received news of an epidemic in the Yuan. Information is fake, but word is people are dying like flies, and the fear of the disease is spreading as fast as the affliction itself. Furthermore, the condition is reportedly irreversible as well as incurable. The scattered records of the events are worrisome. With no source of evil revealed, people are turning to their gods and on each other to protect themselves from contagion. Many call it a new plague. Plague only gets so weak. Where is it? Where is the plague? Ah, here we go. Black Death. Black Death. Yersinia pestis. That is it's Yersinia or something. That's the name of the, I think it's a bacterium that transfers the plague. Here we go. I saw some nice scanning electron microscope pictures of it when I looked it up. Submit to, oh yeah, we this guy. I forget. I'm hiring a new marshal, but we already brought this guy over, so we can have him train our troops in Constantinople. Yeah, it's been a couple of days since I played CK2. 21st of March, so it's now 24th of March, so 3 days. I kind of exclusively play this game now for this channel, more or less. I still enjoy it, but you know, I kind of want to keep invested in the series that I'm doing. You know, I don't want to have like a secondary series going on the channel as well. And then be more attached to that one. I'm still very, I still like, you know, staying invested in the characters we are playing for this series. Hizir was captured and is now my prisoner. Bayezid was captured. Bayezid Thunderbolt. That is one of the early Ottoman sultans. I think the third or the fourth one. After the capture of Constantinople. Or maybe even before. Bayezid Thunderbolt. He was called a Thunderbolt because he fought in both Europe and Asia, like up and down. So he did nothing but walk around his kingdom and fight. The Ottomans are very interesting in their own right, I have to say. I like the Byzantines, but that doesn't mean I don't like the Ottomans. That's news from China. Protector General Batu of Yuan. Okay, he's gonna fight this guy. Whatever. We don't care. Yuan Dynasty is still here. And judging from the looks of it, they will be here for a while. The Borjigins have been... Okay, we cannot see the titles. We cannot see the history of the Borjigin kingdom. He likes African cultures. Can we send him someone? Send him our marshal? No. Concubine. Huri Hetumi. We can send him. Or Wilhelmina van Amstel. Yeah, she's a hunchback though. Dysentery greater equal to 8, as martial greater equal to 12. Yeah, we can send him our niece, why not? Here you go. 93%, alright, Galacia. My niece will be missed. Not really. Not really. I really hope Vasilisa Apollonia is doing well. I wonder if there's something else I could do for her to help her in her endeavors. Oh, she's pregnant, I guess? No. I'll simply ask her. She's my wife, right? We can help her out. But Vasilisa Apollonia was more than happy to talk to me about her struggles and aspirations. In fact, she seemed to have questions for me as well. This is wonderful. Ah, great. That's cute. We like our wife. A blessed has passed. Ah, okay. Theodolos Palaiologos lived a pious life, truly following the example of God. He passed on the 17th of June, 1302, and people have long wondered if he would be considered a true Christian or not. Okay, 17th of June. Remember that, right, guys? That's going to be the new Byzantine National Day, 17th of June. In a grand ceremony, Bishop Kresimir, this guy, random bishop, has declared Theodolos the Benevolent as a Christian who has indeed entered heaven, celebrated by the people of the Byzantine Empire, as well as the Christian world as a whole. We can only wish to follow his example and become truly pious people in the eyes of God. It is a loss to all of us, yes. He's now beatified, plus 25 church opinion. Great. Let's see if he becomes a saint. There was this. Okay, I don't know if you came from that post on Reddit that I made earlier today, 24th of March. Then welcome. There was a guy on there. It was a very successful post, so I'm glad people enjoyed it. I just posted a picture of Theodolos and said, "Oh, I have all the 7 virtues." Where is he? Yeah, this guy. I said, "Oh, I have all the 7 virtues." People seem to enjoy that. I think many people didn't know that that was possible even. It's one of those things. I probably did it before. But yeah, like you guys have noticed, I'm not that competitive of a player. I just play this game to have fun, you know. But what I was getting to was there was a guy there who looked in the files for Sainthood, in the event files. And he said that my Theodolos was almost guaranteed to become a saint. Because I think every virtue gets you like 50% extra chance to become a saint, and he says and that stacks. So it's I think 1.5 to the power of 7. That's a huge modifier to become a saint. So it was almost guaranteed that he became one. Although I wasn't sure. I looked it up, and apparently there are saints in Orthodoxy, but they are less common. They're about 60% less common or something. But I never really noticed one. But then again, I had a big gap in my CK2 playtime. I played a lot pre-Holy Fury and quite recently I bought, 2 years ago I bought like 6 DLC, and before that I had a lot of DLCs I didn't have. But I bought a bunch of them, and after buying those 6, I didn't really play much for a while. So I have a bit of a hiatus when it comes to sort of the later DLCs, including Holy Fury, stuff like that. Oh, this was not very smart to do. Really shouldn't focus on... Oh, the plague approaches. Most of the mobs of new people are arriving in Tau. Most of the newly arrived are commoners, fleeing the plague that has reached Ani, just beyond the borders of our realm. Some have lost their whole families, some are trying to protect theirs, and a few are travelers or merchants that have had an easier time moving. All of them seem to have witnessed indescribable horrors. Hardly any will talk about it at all. The ones that do talk warn us of the coming plague, and urge them to stay inside or pack their things and flee. Urge them, stay inside, or pack their things and flee. That's not a correct sentence, Paradox. Yeah, we talked about this in the previous episodes. They should hire me to become their spell checker. Timotheos Palaiologos has been elected the new Serene Doge of Venice. Oh, my cousin. No, my Kyrillos was my kinsman. This guy is my cousin. Alright. Oh, he's this Kublai. Constantinos of Opsikion. Oh, that's my cousin. Okay, okay. So that's Constantinos was a brother of Michael, and this is his kid, who is now the new Serene Doge of Serbia. All right, well, good going. I have been struck by a great loss. The death of Serene Doge Kyrillos has left me without an apprentice and an assistant, as well as a companion. While I already contemplate taking on a new pupil, I shall surely mourn for Kyrillos. Go to God, Kyrillos. Okay, we need a new apprentice. Exarchessa of Bulgaria, my vessel. My Ecclesiarch to himself to purify. Yeah, let's do him, right? Mystikos, we need a new Mystikos. Let's find another Mystikos. And then we have to focus on building... Okay, before we do anything, by the way, let's build a hospital. Oh, we have hospital already, I guess. Let's have you for Mystikos for now, before we find a new one. And let's increase this hospital as much as we can before the plague comes. I don't think it will help too much, but it might save us from depopulation at least. Okay, everybody, is this the plague already? Surely not. It is! Oh, damn. Okay. Who hates me right now? A lot of people, huh? I think we should give out that duchy. This one. I kind of wanted to keep it, but it's a minus 15 opinion malice to all my vessels, so we should give it out, I think. Let's see if we can find, for example, a claimant now to the Kingdom of Sicily. Hello? You have any male claimants? So we cannot give it to women. You have this guy, who is the Duke of Sicily, but he's not a claimant. What about Anatolia? Any claimants there? Probably not, right? No, it's too young. Antioch, maybe? This is my nephew. Claimants. Prince Galduin of Antioch. Yeah, I think we checked this already. We cannot invite him, right? No, he's a loyal servant. What about Jerusalem? Let's just do a round of everyone. Any claimants here? No, I guess not. Okay, yeah, then we will just give it out to Negus, maybe. Why not? Ethiopian? No, let's find a Greek character. And I want someone who is my own culture to rule that land. This guy, for example, a genius twin. Chalco Condyles. Yeah, you can. You have the flu. That's fine. We can give you Heracleia and Optimato. Here you go. Here you go. That'll cheer up our vessels a bit, hopefully. We should maybe hold a feast or something. Yeah, no, that's a bad idea. The plague is arriving. The plague is arriving. We should not think about things like that right now. Did we find the new Mysticals already? Search all. My religious group. This Catalan guy. No, okay, let's keep Duke Johannes for now. That's fine. We should try to not have a faction revolt, though. You are the leader. Why do you hate me, man? 36 only. Short reign. Yeah, okay. Vicious rumors. Let's give him some money. Here you go. Please disband your faction, my man. 98. Sick house. Okay, let's continue upgrading the hospital as much as we can before the plague arrives. We do have luckily a whole bunch of money stacked up, so that helps. Sick house has been built. Expanded sick house has been built. Okay, separated wards. Where is the plague? Is it anywhere close? Okay, I think we will be on time. I don't think we will be able to fully stop the plague. I think it will spread to Constantinople at some point anyway, but hopefully this will help against the effect of the plague on our economy. We won't be fully depopulated, maybe. My son Marcos was a stutter. Needs a guardian. We have Konstantinos. He is our heir, right? Yeah. Oh, we could have given him Optimato. Yeah, that's not smart of me. Oh well. I didn't realize he was already grown up. Yeah, we can raise him ourselves, right? Marcos, yeah. You are still our heir? Yeah, Constantinos, my son, 70-year-old son. Yeah, great. Let's keep it that way, because we might need an heir soon, because the plague is approaching. Let's continue upgrading the hospital. Separated wards. Leper colony, yeah. No, it was nice that that Reddit post did so well. I had a chat with a bunch of people on Reddit, and I gained a few new subscribers. So if you came from that post, then welcome. If you didn't come from that post and you are on Reddit, then just check out my user. I'm just JJL-gaming. That's me. You can check out some of the posts of the series we did. But yeah, if you watched them already, you don't need to anymore. You know everything already. If you don't know what Reddit is, I'm sorry for not explaining. But I think most of you came here from that website. So, according to Magistos Dimitrios, the peasants of Maroneia have started a delightful tradition, where the peasantry from several villages meet up and dance, feast, and pair up for future marriage. By promoting this tradition, Dimitrios believes that the county will develop a strong local culture. Sure, why not? Why not? I don't think it's smart to have a big party right now, guys, but whatever. How much does this protect us? 40%, okay. Alright, great. Good news. Let's see if we can live through this plague. My illustrious education, I think she's already at the 100, right? I have no time for this. I'm going to stop swaying her. It's best to sway some of these faction members, I think. Okay, oh, they're all gone already. I guess it was just the title thing. We can sway this guy. He hates us a little bit. Not too much. Raise levies, yeah. Whatever. Okay, I think we will refrain from warring for a while, because we have the plague coming over. Eusakalarios Exarch Niketas has secluded himself in Amisos and is unable to perform his task for the time being. Okay. Yeah. I think it will be about... okay, it's clear-sighted. Should we... Is the plague already here? No, not yet. Should we wait for it to jump over? Should we gamble on that? I think it will almost certainly jump over. I think... but let's just wait until it jumps over. Maybe we can even... we probably cannot upgrade the separated wards anymore. That's 2,000 gold. We could upgrade to the soup kitchen. That's another 4% disease resistance. Oh, yeah, it's over. Okay, everybody, shut the gates. Seal it. Let's see. Let's quickly check if anyone in our court has the plague. Nobody. Okay, great. In that case, we're gonna sit it out. My son Marcos hardly eats anything for fear of turning fat. Temperance is a virtue. Yep. What kind of guy is Michael? Yeah, he's still not really a character, right? Underhanded rogue to my kinsman Prince Georgios. Great. Well, not really. Pretty shit, actually. Not even any good claims. I should maybe marry... So, oh, hey. This guy is now a kid. So there's a new ruler in town. So we should find someone who we can press the claim for. Maybe this girl. Ideally a boy, though. This guy, maybe. Yeah, he's got a strong claim on Principality of Syria and Kingdom of... Principality of Antioch and the Kingdom of Syria. So keep an eye on this kid. Should invite him to our court as soon as we can. No longer gregarious. Okay. Yeah, we've been locked up. It's the plague. You know, I wouldn't be too gregarious either. Tomislav, your court physician, informs you that Tryphon is suffering from the current epidemic. Is he? The plague. Yeah, kick him out. Sorry, man. Your courtier also has the plague. Yeah, kick him out. It's super dangerous. We are, we have closed the gates. Why is everyone suffering from the plague? Wilhelmina van Amstel, I'm sorry, we have to kick you out as well. Kublai, my kinsman. Okay. Help him any way you can. I'll kick him out. Am I kind? I am kind. Okay, we're gonna keep him then, I guess. Help him in any way we can. Dangerous factions. Come on, guys. This is not the time for factionalism, man. We are in the middle of the plague. Don't do this. What do you mean, coward? Okay, well, I guess we'll just send some money over then to this guy. Duke Stephanos, here you go. Enjoy. Enjoy the money. Please stop the faction. Nobody is going out of the faction. Why do you guys hate me, man? Why do you guys hate me? Don't be doing me like that. After spending lots of time with a few people, you've been positively surprised by Georgios. Okay, yeah, he grew up. He already looks like a 45-year-old man, but he's only 16. During this difficult time, you've gotten to know and understand him well. In many ways, he compliments you nicely, and you have a good time together. Ah, that's cute. I've gained a friend. You have fulfilled the ambition to make a friend. Okay, you can have ambition to live through the pandemic. That would be nice. My daughter lacks a guardian. Yeah, my son can do it. My son can do it. Stop it with the factions, man. Here, have some money. Have some money, my man. We don't want any factions right now. It's the plague. The plague is raging through our lands. The Chinese are still open and stable, but not for long, I don't think. The world is a dangerous place. Devious plots are everywhere. Rumors have reached you that people are conspiring to kill you. Yeah. We have a new... Oh, Kublai Palaiologos. Okay. He had the plague. He survived the plague. We rescued him from the plague. Yeah, grateful. And now he became the serene doge of Serbia. Oh, good going, my man. You deserve it. Very nice. Yeah, so while we wait out the plague, I just had a nice drink with some of my neighbors. We live in sort of the inner cities, and we live very close together. And one of my neighbors, he wants to be my magistros. Yeah, sure. I thought I already made you my magistros. I guess not. And we had sort of a drink outside. One of my neighbors has like a picnic table in front of his garden. Let's say we sat together. We had a little drink. It was the first or second weekend this year that we can do it. As both Exarch Niketas and I are both currently weathering. That's not nice, man. To both in here. Again, hire me, Paradox. This is my application to you. As both Exarch Niketas and I are both currently weathering the disease ravaging the countryside outside. Yeah. My efforts to sway his opinion of me will have to be put on hold. If only we had pigeons. Ah. Or ravens. Or ravens, maybe. Why do you hate me so much, man? Stop hating me. Don't do it. Okay, he inherited a barony. Good for him. Well, not really. He's a Phoenician, right? So screw him. How's the plague faring? Okay, we're slowly starting to spread all over Europe. Asia Minor ravaged by the plague, yep. Constantinople. Oh no, Constantinople is also depopulated. Looks like that's this this gravestone. That means depopulation. Minor depopulation though, not major. When you start to see sort of these carriages with dead people, like here, then you know it's bad. I was ... inspecting the damage to the highest tower in Constantinople when the head of Marcos appeared outside the window, 50 meters above the ground. What should I do with this curious child? Curiosity has never killed anyone. Oh, he could gain the maim trait. Oh, I pushed him out of the tower, I guess. The things I do for love. The plague here always have to wait out a bit. Middle East ravaged by plague. Because if I raise armies now, they will just die all of attrition. But I do think it's a very nice, sort of very, very, very natural system to reduce lag in the late game. Because the problem with CK2 is not so much that it's not so much on your graphic card like most games. We're just going out since here, but increasing cats. No, cats are not to blame. It's not so much the graphics or anything, but it's just the sheer amount of characters who all have like separate actions and checks, and the game has to run it all at the same time. So especially during the late game, you will have hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of characters, all having to be simulated by the game. So that really doesn't help. Cats are not the cause, guys. It really doesn't help with the speed in the late game. But then with I think it was. What is the DLC called that introduces all these death mechanics? The Reapers do. When that came, okay, he came of age. So you want to join me? Yes, great. Welcome. Should give you some land if you can find some. Meantime, please convert. Good for nothing. Nobody. I can say for as long as he likes. Yeah, so but by using just these plague mechanics, which are historical, you know, these years in Europe were definitely years that were ravaged, where the continent was ravaged by plague. By simulating that, you will just have you will call the characters a little bit and thus speed up the game, while also doing it in a way that doesn't distract from the game itself. In fact, it's a core game mechanic. So I think it's a really nice way to keep this game running smoothly in the late game. Vasilis Konstantinos has inherited the kingdom of Trebizond from despot Niketas the Witch Hunter. Okay. Did we gain any land from that? Or only the kingdom title? No, only the kingdom title, it seems. You would give it to this guy, Dux of Armenia Con? Yeah, let's do that. See, my family member is still a kid, so we don't want him to rule the kingdom. We can immediately appoint him our new Zacalarios. Welcome. Now that we have invited that one guy, I think we can press this claim now. Claim Antioch, yeah. We have to give him some land first, though. Let's see if we can imprison people. The despot of Georgia we can imprison. 9% chance, yeah. Then he will revolt, I guess. We could give him some land elsewhere, maybe. Let's see. Let's wait out the plague, because probably someone will die and I will inherit some stuff. Loud complaints have become less frequent. Instead, an unbearable stench is now coming from the other side of the wall. It appears that as a way of showing disapproval, commoners have started leaving all their dead in a big pile just outside the gates. We must help everyone clear out their dead. Yeah, let's do that. We have to, because this will infect us all if we leave that pile of corpses in front of our castle. Use adopted feudalism. Ah, okay, this guy, great. Oh, I don't mind so much. Hey, we lost this, huh? The Kaga and the Tenacious declare war. Personal claims. Okay, I think we will attack him later. Is he? He's not a tributary or anything. Oh, the Mongols are starting to fall apart, I think. Finally. Where's the Yuans? Can we see? Because this is still a tributary state, I think. No, you cannot. Okay, great. We're gonna grab these 2 counties again from this guy. We will give it to the guy who has the claim to Antioch. But let's wait out before the plague is done. There'll be another couple of years, I think. I just wonder if Theodolos is gonna be. Okay. What a timing, man! The burial site of Saint Theodolos in Constantinople has started attracting a lot of pilgrims. A saint in heaven, Blessed Theodolos was a true exemplar of the Christian faith, living a pious and moderate life. In a grand announcement, Ecumenical Patriarch Ignatius II has decided to canonize Theodolos the God-bearing. Many tales are told about the saint and the feats he did in life. It is said Saint Theodolos woke up with his hands and feet bleeding profusely, only for it to miraculously heal a couple of minutes later. Such was his life, so closely following in the footsteps of God. It is a great honor for the family of the blessed saint. May we all aspire to become as pious as him. Blessed be his name. Truly an inspiration for us all. Blessed be his name indeed. That was quick. So to that one guy who looked up the mean times to happen in the comments on Reddit, you were right. It was almost inevitable. I know, don't become arbitrary, man. So now he has a double bloodline. Saint Theodolos was known for his temperate nature and having the stigmata. Canonized by Ecumenical Patriarch Ignatius II. Great. Christian Church opinion +5, that's insane. It's fantastic. That just means that everyone, all our vessels who are Orthodox, they get a +5 opinion, right? They should. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, whatever. The trade post in Monemvasia. Where is that? Where is Monemvasia? Whatever, we can raise it, right? Lived at the excommunication of Constantine Palaiologos at the west of Serindos Kublai of Serbia. Southern Europe ravaged by plague. Yep, we burned the trade post to the ground. He's from East Venice, so that's fine. Is the plague starting to calm down here in the east? Yeah, it is, I think. It will be only a few more years, 2 or 3 years maybe. And then we can go back to normal. Here in the Netherlands, we are also now, I think even the last sort of anti-COVID measures have been removed. Even though we have a huge amount of people who are infected, but the Omicron variant is turning out to be quite benign. So I'm okay with it. We have like 1 million or 800,000 people infected, or 600,000 on a population of like 16 million. But it's a deliberate strategy, you know. It's a deliberate choice to do it like this. Such a thrill. Have we already majored the population? Doesn't look like it. Life seclusion isn't so bad, oh dear. That means that we cannot have, we cannot keep up with this too much longer anymore. We'll implement a system of rationing. Yeah, let's do that. But the plague is starting to die down now. The food supply is dwindling. It has come to your attention that the basements of Constantinople contain a large number of rats. Yeah, let's eat some rats. A wistful night. It's been a while since Thomais Palaiologos left this mortal world, but not a day goes by that he does not cross your mind. It can be in the morning when you first put your feet on the cold floor. You pause as you suddenly remember the black blisters on her skin. It can be during supper when her favorite food is being served. But what can you do? Should you demand the next child at court be named after her? You shake your head. Most often the doubts come in the night. When the stars are out, the world is quiet, and you are alone with your thoughts. Such a horrible fate she suffered in the end. Was it truly the will of God? I can't believe she's not with us anymore. Man, that is haunting, eh? That is haunting. Damn. I've been thinking a lot on Thomais Palaiologos and what happens when we die. My ecclesiarch has advised me to look inwards and let the wisdom of God comfort me. Yet when I'm alone in the dark, any divine presence fills me. I should talk to someone about this. No one understands me. Yeah, let's talk to someone about this. Yeah, okay, I didn't become stressed. Great. Princess Theodora approached me today. Apparently she has noticed the regularity with which I've been visiting the grave of Thomais Palaiologos, but she hasn't wanted to disturb me. Surely Vasilevs doesn't need to talk about his grief, she said, smiling awkwardly. I'm more human than I know. I don't need to talk about it. I'm fine, seriously. No, let's say I'm more human than they know. My son lacks a guardian. Can we raise him ourselves? Yeah, still. Great. Okay, the plague is almost over. Theodora tells me that our Tomais Palaiologos had a way with birds. I had no idea. Noticing my astonished expression, Theodora now has introduced me to Hedwig, an adorable little owl. Hedwig the owl. Okay. Is that a Harry Potter reference? Apparently it used to belong to Tomais. I think she likes you, she says, stroking its head. That's the cutest thing I've seen since my cat had triplets. Yeah, let's do it, right? Why not, right? Pet owl, +1 doorling, +1 health. And Princess Theodora, my daughter. Ah, okay, great. That's my the daughter that we married off to the Antioch claimant. Okay, that's cute. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen since my servant cat had triplets. Yeah. A sudden clatter sends you running to check on your food supplies. You arrive at the storeroom just in time to see Princess Theodora emerge, wiping at her mouth. How could you do this, Theodora? Let them rot in the dungeon. You've outstayed your welcome. Look at me back on the menu. No, we're not going to. We're not, because she just sort of helped us out of our depression, right? We're not going to kick her out. Come on. How could you do this? We only need a few months more, guys. The plague is almost over. My counselor Constantinos raised an eyebrow at me during the meeting today. I've noticed your kinswoman Theodora has been visiting you more often, my lord. I wasn't aware you two were close. I suppose our grief has brought us together. Oh, shit. Wrong button. Ah, too bad. I wanted to be your friend. I pressed the wrong button. Oh well. Sudden clatter sends you running to check on the food supplies. You arrive at the storeroom just in time to see Elaiodora emerge, wiping at her mouth. Let's kick her out. You've outstayed your welcome. Alone in my chambers, having just fed my beloved bird, Theodora bursts into my room, promptly marching over to Hedwig. I've changed my mind, she says belligerently, grabbing the cage. Wait, what? Theodora, what's the matter? Yeah, what's the matter? Straight patient. Theodora pauses and hides her face in her hands. I'm sorry, Konstantinos, I don't know what I'm doing. When she finally meets my eyes, tears stain her cheeks. I think I'm dying. You're going to lose me like we lost Tomais. Oh no. My friend, I've seen the plague before. I don't think this is it. Okay, what is happening? I have never seen this event chain. This is really gripping. When Princess Theodora invited me hunting, I was thrilled. She seemed a little nervous to make eye contact with me at first, but we quickly fell into our old banter. I was also introduced to Konstantinos, Theodora's new falcon. If that woman is ill, she is hiding it well. Even the sun has its ups and downs. Okay. I'm really gripped now. I want to know what happened. Oh, my son died a mangled mess. Ah, too bad. That's Bran. He climbed the tower and we pushed him out. Another dose of Serbia. Man, they're following each other up in quick succession. But they're still all family members of mine, so that's good. Andronikos of Serbia. Okay, sure. The small things we don't say. The idea that Theodora Palaiologos would be taken from this world has had an effect on your posture. When she joins you for breakfast one morning, a spring in her step and a wide smile on her face, you unconsciously straighten your back. The usually pale countenance of your friend has even made your own appetite vanish on occasion. Yet there's something different about her now. The physician tells me it was just a fever, she says jubilantly, joining you at your table. Oh, come on, Konstantinos, you didn't think I'd abandon you, did you? Who'd look after the country? Alright. But who would have looked after you? Oh, please, I was never worried. All is well. Oh, this is Thomasine, okay. So we're talking about Theodora now. I was thinking, oh, am I talking to a ghost? No, we're talking about this woman. What a cute event. Is that the end? That's great, man. That's a good bit of flavor. Prince Martha is now a charismatic negotiator. Man, this plague. Come on, man. End already. What? What is this, guys? Natural death. We survived the plague. And we died a natural death at age 47. Man. That is just... this game. That sucks a little bit. Oh well. Yeah, you gotta deal with with what you get, right? We're still an amazing character. We might even be better than our dad. Yeah. He only... Konstantinos didn't rule for very long. Only about 6 years. 3 of which, or 4 of which were the plague. So we have now Constantinos XII. Having mastered many skills, he is sure to be admired by his subjects. Never succeeding in making a name for himself, Constantinos' most notable deed was participating in the construction of great works, which he will never see finished. Yeah, I don't know why he died of natural death at age 47. Oh well. Constantinos XII is a new Vasilevs, guys. Did you believe it there? I think so. The plague is almost over. We have seen what Constantinos XI can accomplish. We have seen the beatification of the previous emperor, Saint Theodolos the God-bearing. We have seen the plague come and go. We have seen a very nice, a very flavorful chain of events, which I'm still a little bit impressed by. And now, with the plague almost over, it's time to start expanding again. Constantinos XII will lead us on our ever ongoing quest to expand to our de jure land. So let's see how that goes. We will see how the new emperor fares, the 21-year-old, in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.